What's up, everyone? I am Sniggenhoff. I've done everyone twice in a row. What's up, everybody? I am Sniggenhoff. We're back playing some more Tyranny today. In the last episode, we came to Lethian's Crossing and we solved some disputes, and we didn't get to fight anyone, but hopefully we'll be able to change that here pretty soon. Also, we looted things, which is our favorite pastime, which let's continue on doing just that. No named people over here. A fine dagger.
Right.
This is where the mercenaries are probably holed up. It's not the Forge Bound. They're not the Oath Breakers. There's so many like group names to remember in this game. Nope, these are just regular people's houses. This wall appears to have been damaged years ago, but was never properly repaired. Just looting your spice rack. Why are you keeping gloves up on your spice rack? That's kind of weird, bro. A fine bow. That's nice. And nothing else here. The lore skill can be used to impress characters in conversations with your knowledge or insight. Good to know. It's a cool design to have like the spire in the middle there and then the river flowing around it, but like practically that's gotta like suck to have like a river flowing down like right into the middle of your town, like around all these houses, like those houses right next to the waterfalls. Those have got to be some low value property, right? There's a box here. Box down over there. Or a barrel. I'm not going to discriminate against barrels. Speaking of. Let me go talk to these people over here real quick. I think that lady said that she was going to be up here.
Interesting.
Ooh, purple box. That's where you find the good stuff. Light leather boots, an iron ingot. They're the same as my boots. Oh no, they're a little bit better than my boots. Because this has +3 disengagement defense on them. Yes. I need to start looting everything to the party stash instead of like individual people's stashes. See if that bow's better for her. Cheese. Yes, it is. But put your swords back on. I do need to check at some point. I'm sure I'll get something that's better for her in terms of melee weapons. It is done. Good, good. Now the people of Lethian's Crossing have one less thing they must worry about. Fatebinder, will you go inside and see what effect the helm is having on the Bane? You're just gonna leave it sitting there in the open? Give me some credit, Fatebinder. I haven't cast the protection magics on it yet. But before I do that, someone needs to go inside the old walls and ensure everything is working properly. I'll go inside. Thank you, Fatebinder. Your help is invaluable. I just need to know my citizens are safe. Take this. It is the keystone to enter the old walls. The entrance is directly below us. Good luck.
I got it.
Alright, I'll go do that as soon as I'm finished stealing everything. I think I need to come down here. already been in there.
Have a look here.
Ooh. There we go. That should solve that problem. Because that's what I do. I let problems run on for like 20 episodes, and then eventually I'll sort of solve them. What's this? Broken hilts. Investigate this item. Okay. I'm down. Down to investigate.
All in the reflexes.
Sorry, can't.
Merchant Helena. Fine day, my friend. Might I interest you in my wares? I have all manner of goods I know you need. Tell me anything about the seal? Sorry, I can't help you. Heard that song and dance before. Heavy leather armor. That is exquisite. I think I'm gonna hold off on buying anything for now. Ooh, what is nimble? Plus 10 ranged accuracy? Actually, I kind of like that. She's got some good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna buy those. Spending all my money. Because this gives me 7 to 12 pierce damage when I crit. But I think this would be better on, like, her. I'll do this later. I'll do this here, where it's easier.
Will do.
Good thing I keep a torsion wrench handy.
Isn't there a door over here? So there's a barrel over here somewhere that I didn't... I'll deal with that in a second. There's a door there. There's a box there that I missed. Okay.
Can't do that.
I don't think I talked to her. Oh, sweet. Can't say I recognize it, but I don't really get into the affairs outside of Lethian's Crossing unless I have to. Harachan Bronze Might. He seems well traveled. Okay. Bunch of potions and some sigils. Actually, I might buy these sigils. Doesn't look like anything I've encountered. Oh no, this isn't Harachan Bronze. This is somebody else. I think I've already talked to this guy. Maybe not. Oh my gosh. It's a javelin that, like, outside of the armor pen, which the armor pen might be worth it, but it's kind of better than what I just bought, which is annoying. Very, very annoying. Oh, this guy. Let's take a look, shall we? Where did you find that? Found it it came from a merchant caravan that was ransacked. Suspected as much. So far off the normal trading routes, but why there? Why then? Why now? Maybe you can start by telling me about the merchants. Of course, the sigil belongs to the Handover Quill Merchant Company. Tell me more about Handover Quill. They were once a powerful trade organization that, well, let's just say you didn't want to get between them and a contract. What with Tunon's new laws in the Bastard City, Quill slunk into the shadows of Kairos authority, trying to keep a lower profile. If you're involved in any of their dealings, stay far away. Shipment of iron and weapons went missing. It was found with this seal in a house in Echo Call Crossing. Suspicious, I agree, but war always has its little problems. It doesn't add up. Now, if we can return to the subject of my wares, the weapons were meant for this disfavored, and the Vendrian Guard suddenly had iron weapons. The Vendrian Guard? Well, this changes things, I suppose. Changes things. What does hand over quill have to do with the Vendrian Guard? First things first, this will come at a price. If something unfortunate took place, my connection were traced back to me, the consequences would be costly. Let's use my subterfuge. Elicit whatever you mean, gestured to his wares. The bottle. Essence of maizenberries, a deadly poison. What bottle? There's no. Of course there's a bottle, and after you tell the authorities that I must have stashed or destroy it, then it's your word against mine. Am I correct? Most perceptive of you. Occupational hazard. I should be used to this by now. If you breathe a word of this to anyone, I will denounce you for the liar that you are. But I received instructions from the Fifth Eye to use hand over quill to deliver iron weapons to Vendrian's Well Citadel. I don't question my orders, I just follow through. I don't know anything else, and that's the truth. I'd like to see your wares. Okay, so the Scarlet Chorus was definitely involved in some shady stuff there at Vendrian's Well. Also, this mace is fantastic. Accelerates recovery on kill, and then also the devastating. That's pretty good. I mean, I don't have near enough coins for it, but
Sorry, can't.
there's that. So that should give me more evidence against the voices of Narat. And then didn't I have a quest to look at the hilt? Deal with that here in a little while. Alright, I need to go back up here. Go talk to the forge people about the sword hilt that I found. I don't know where it went. That one. A master blacksmith at a Spire Forge upgrade. Okay, so never mind. I can't really do anything with that right now. It's not necessarily a quest. It's a Spire upgrade thing. Okay. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Come back. I think there was one more door I wanted to go into and I got distracted. This one. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby girl. You can do it.
Shadow understands.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. Well, if it isn't the Archon of Song, and some cheese. Let's go and talk to her. Siren stands here, surrounded by a group of villagers. She speaks to them in soft, dulcet tones, holding them hypnotized with her hand motions. Her headdress flashes as she speaks, and you are unable to tell if it's a trick of the light or the gem is actually glowing. She is swept up in her oration and seems completely unaware you've arrived. There's a lull in her conversation, and she opens her eyes.
Well, look who's here. And what brings you to Lethian's Crossing? Can't imagine it's the scenery or the quaint locals. Have you come to spoil my fun? Tunon probably insisted you find me, didn't he? Because we can't let Siren have any fun, can we? Let's control her. Let's tell her what she can and can't do. Let's use her to destroy nations. But enough of that talk. What do you think of my followers?
As long as you don't give out a hand.
Stop that, Fatebinder. It's not like I'm hurting anyone. Well, at least not yet.
Okay, so I can get her to join me. which I think I wouldn't mind doing. Although, what would my party look like? I don't want to kick off Lantry. I could kick off Verse. She's not really doing all that much right now. I think she's kind of like a bard type. She like a lot of party buffs and stuff. Trying to think of which one will make her like me more. I want you to join me.
Why on earth would you want that? I can't imagine you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart. Oh, Tunon must have had a hand in this. Or Narat. Maybe I'd rather stay here where people won't insist on ordering me around all the time. Although, you did activate one of the spires, so your power is something I could learn from, and you are right. I'm certainly not going to make any significant advances staying here with a bunch of nobodies worshipping me. Watching you in action could give me the edge I need to unlock a spire of my own. Fine. I will allow you the glorious gift of my presence in your party. Well then, let's go. If you're going to teach me the wonders of the world, it's not going to happen here.
Okay, let's drop Verse for
Goodbye
now,
to you
but I may
too.
take her back and bring Siren onto the party, which means Kills and Shadow is going to take on even more of a role in terms of doing stuff, but that's fine, probably. I don't know if I should bump up her wits. Let me look at what you have here. You have songs. And then you have the Peace Tree and the War Tree. What does the Peace Tree do? Extending the duration of her helpful effects, granting them increased dodge and parry. I mean, this might help. I think I might go down the Peace Tree. It looks like a bunch of defensive buffs. Party's armor. So this would help keep Kills and Shadow alive longer. Okay, can't take any of these till they're higher level, so I think we're gonna go down the Peace Tree. Maybe with this I could keep Siren and drop Lantry, I'm not sure. What songs do you have? Song of Valor and Defiance. Powerful chants. It doesn't tell me what they do. Okay. Okay. Let me think here. Siren's voice fractures the armor of her foes. Enemies in the area cannot defend against Siren's voice and have their armor sundered for a short time. Move through each stanza more quickly. Maintains a damage prevention shield around herself. I think I want these two, and then I'm going to hop over to the Peace Tree. Wait. Okay, actually, hold on. I don't want... okay, the two kind of work against each other. This one makes her songs last longer, so that the party buffs stay up longer. This one makes the songs go faster, so that she can get to her damage faster. So I don't want both. That doesn't do anything. I think I definitely want that. I'm not entirely sure how her mechanics work, but I think taking these two will be fine. And this. This gives her additional spell slots, which isn't bad. Careful restraint, Siren can safely control her voice over long distances, increasing the range of her defensive songs. I'm gonna do this. And then I may turn, like, try to find a way to give Lantry more, some more offensive spells, and keep his heal, obviously, but switch him to that. So I don't know if her performance scales off of spell strength. It looks like it does. So let's go ahead and level up her wits. Yeah. And then what do you have on you? Entertainer, plus 15 performance skill, so you probably want to hold on to that. Can't change this, but if I do have any better cloth armor, more disengagement defense. What is this? Okay. So I want Lantry to keep his heals, obviously, but I think the goal is going to be to turn him kind of into more of a DPS character. Also, I want to change this around. How did you end up back here? That's crazy. Maybe something like that. Formation. Be fine. This is the song. And then there's stanzas for each song. Raises the movement speed of nearby allies, then deals fire damage to enemies, and then causes bleeding to nearby enemies. Lowers resolve of nearby enemies, lowers parry and dodge of nearby enemies, and then weakens nearby enemies. That seems really good. And then raises might, raises wits, and raises vitality. Actually, that seems really, really good. So, between us, we can do Shattered Stone. I rip a large chunk of stone from the earth and toss it into the air. Siren then unleashes a shattering note into the boulder, causing it to explode, raining down stones from the sky. Aria of Resolve. Aria of Dissonance. And Aria of Resonance. Okay, and I don't know if she can use these while she's singing a song. Not really sure. Requires 5 breaths. So she probably builds up breath while we're in combat, which I think that was one of her skills. She's allowed to build up breath. But she can retain her breath for several minutes outside of combat. Gotcha. So she starts building up her breath in combat, and then right now it drops off. But we can get it to where it at least stays for a little while.
I got it.
Okay, well we got Siren though, so that's pretty cool. I'm not really exactly sure. I mean, we're gonna find out here in a little bit, but I'm not really sure how she works. I knew you could have her as a party member, but I think her mechanics are gonna be pretty cool. So, one thing I may want to do is definitely go in and give Lantry some offensive spells real quick. Like, we definitely don't need this or this on him. I don't want to remove his heal or his Titan's Touch. Let's go ahead and remove this for now. What can we do with Frost? Frozen Grasp, which looks like it's melee. Or Rim Spike. 8 meters. What can we do with Lightning? Charged Fist. Electric Jolt. 8 meters. I can give it a little more range, which I think I'm going to do. And give it a little more force. Assign that to him. Let's go back over to Frost. It's also a little more range and force. Assign that to him. And then this is Concussive Bolt. Let's give it a little range and some force. Alright, so he's got some offensive spells now. That should help turn him a bit into a DPS character. Shows there's a barrel or a box or something there. Oh yeah, I know what's in there. There's camping supplies in there. And there's a box there. Alright, let's get a move on. Into the thing. Open the door. Alright, inside the old walls. Ooh, this was cool. I had a feeling my life would end in the old walls, not saying I want to be proved right, at least not today. Careful, the man have escaped. Alright, she's using defensive cry right now. Trample over that. Explosive bolt, that. Electric jolt him, see how that does. You're singing that song. Can't do anything else without breath. I do need to redo my taskbar over here. I should definitely have that on here. I don't really need this on here. And let's put Shattered Stone there. You do that. They did not get pushed, but you did get the disengage off. Let's see what this looks like. That was pretty cool. Let's try to kill this one off first. these stabs like melee or something? Alright. Got that done. Took a few wounds, but it should be fine. How many wounds do you have? Just the one? Two. You have one. I think I was going to start leveling up my might some more. Should I just go for her? I want all of these. Requires 9 points, so I'm gonna end up being able to take all these. Let's go with Fan of Blades first. I can go back to her and tell her the Magebane Helm didn't work.
I got it.
See if there's anything else to see in here real quick. Take a charcoal rubbing of this. See how the pattern looks broken along two edges? I think there's more to the engraving than what's here. And we'll look for more. Agreed. If we could collect enough sketches and imprints, we could no doubt reconstruct the original image in its entirety. Oh, hold on. What am I running off for?
Got it.
Bronze ingot. I think I say that word differently every single time I see it. We can get rid of this, and I want to put... Ooh, look at that. Look at that AoE. Jeez. That's awesome. I should probably rearrange these as well.
On it. Interesting.
Yep, good thing I bought all those camping supplies. Really coming in handy. Sigil of Rooting. And Sigil of Frostfire. Alright. But, I think it's going to have to wait. Our conversation with those guys is going to have to wait till next episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Tell me, what do you think of Siren? What do you think of her mechanics? Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.